I want to take you back to 2001. That's right, the dot-com thing had just blown up, and I was trying to scale my business. I started in 1995, and I really struggled. And finally, in 2001, I was introduced to a group of entrepreneurs that were running the same kind of call center business that I was running. For 6 years, I thought I was the only one that had all these crazy problems. I had employee issues, I had finance issues, I had sales and marketing issues. In fact, if it was a business issue, I very likely had it. And then I bought a new equipment platform to run our call center company, and other owners of that same equipment platform had the brilliant idea to form an association. It was called a users group, and it was about how to optimize that equipment, how to set it up better. But more importantly, we got together and we talked about all the problems that we had in our business and all the opportunities and all the challenges. And I instantly went from on an island all by myself to a big part of this great group that had unbelievably smart ideas. Things that took me years, literally years, to figure out, I was able to solve in minutes. You know, whether it was sitting around the bar or in a formal session or even giving a presentation myself, I was able to really address the business challenges that I didn't know how to solve up until that point. The power of a group to drive your learning, to drive collective intelligence is absolutely unbelievable. And it sounds like a platitude, but you can learn in days what took me years to learn. I had one major employment issue. I was having a really hard time retaining talent. And I got one great idea from this guy who was from Indiana who had a little call center company kind of like mine. And he had this one thing that he did with employees, and it was so simple, but it was so elegant and so important. And we implemented that in our business, and our employee retention probably tripled from that point. And then I was able to pay it forward with this group for years, ultimately became the president of the association, and was able to share my knowledge with the people that were like me that had kind of come through the ranks and didn't know what they were doing either. So collective intelligence is one of the most powerful forces in business, and you just can't get it unless you're part of a group. And Full Circle Mastermind is going to be a hyper accelerator for collective intelligence. We'd love to have you come along and join us and really tap into the power of the collective intelligence of the crowd.